I'm Wes Lee, here with your weekly Mesonet Weather Report. With summer temperatures firmly locked in the 90s and low 100s, it's hard to believe that now is the time to begin planting in the backyard garden for a fall crop. One of the biggest obstacles to overcome can be dealing with high soil temperatures. Garden seeds have an optimal soil temperature, but also a maximum temperature for which they will germinate. For many, this maximum is around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Maximum bare soil temperatures at a 4-inch depth on July 9th range from 89 degrees at Wilburton and Valiant to 107 at Medicine Park near Velma. If we look at a specific location, such as Bristow, we see the incredible warm temperatures for May and early June. The blue fill line is the long-term average air temperature, while the red line is the average air temperature recorded in 2018. If we switch over to soil temperatures at Bristow, we see a very similar trend. The brown fill line is the long-term average 4-inch soil temperature, while the orange line is the actual soil temperature for 2018. Temperatures are now above the 90-degree limit for many seeds, and a temporary cooling of the soil may be necessary for proper germination. A local extension educator can give you some ideas on how to accomplish this. Gary is up next with some changes in the state's drought situation.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, the good news is the trend for drought across western Oklahoma is on the way down, at least for now. But the trend across eastern Oklahoma is on the way up, and also southern Oklahoma. So these are areas we're going to have to watch. Let's get right to the latest Drought Monitor map and see what we have. Okay, still some of those bad colors, the tans, the browns, the reds across western Oklahoma, out into the far western panhandle, but we actually see some areas devoid of color in Beaver, Harper, and Woods counties. That's the good news. We also have that area of white, which means no abnormally dry conditions even in central over into east central Oklahoma. However, we also see an increase in the bad colors across the eastern parts of the state, especially northeastern and southeastern Oklahoma, where we have severe drought starting to intensify, especially in the far southeast and the extreme northeast. We can see all these on the 30, 60, and 90-day percent of normal rainfall maps from Oklahoma Mesonet. Basically on these maps, the greens and the blues, those are the good colors. The reds, the yellows, the oranges, those are the bad colors. And you can see, especially along the Red River, way too many of those bad colors. But across northwest Oklahoma, those are the good colors. Those are the above normal rainfall amounts. That's where we're seeing that drought reduction across the state. Now, a note of caution. Even those areas of northwest Oklahoma are in danger of drought development. We are in the hottest part of the year. It's tough to get rain this time of the year. So while we're glad to see those colors start to disappear, those are also, unfortunately, areas we're going to have to watch for drought development in the heat of summer. So that's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.